Word problem. Adam makes $10 per hour babysitting and $5 per hour gardening. Adam wants to make at least $70 a week, but can work no more than 12 hours a week. Let's write the inequality, or a system of inequalities that represents a scenario. Use X for the number of hours of babysitting and Y for the number of hours gardening. So I can go ahead and label my graph right away if I want to. Number of hours, X is what? Babysitting. And our unit is hours, which is already in our label. And the number of hours gardening. And again, hours. Okay, so if we want to talk about the money he wants to make, which is at least $70, well, we have to look at he's making $10 an hour babysitting and then also $5 an hour gardening. He wants to make at least 70. So how is the money he makes related to 70? Well, think. I always go back to like riding a Kennywood ride or riding an amusement park ride. You have to be at least 54 inches to ride Phantom's Revenge. Well, you can't be under 54 inches. You have to be 54 inches or taller. So at least is going to be greater than or equal to, right? You have to be at least 16 to drive. You have to be 16 or older. And then work no more than 12 hours. Well, we have to be less than or equal to 12 hours. And then X is the number of hours he babysits, and Y is the number of hours that he gardens. Here, so we have this. Now, the system. Notice the intervals are by 1. So yes, you could turn this into slope-intercept form if you wanted to, but we're going to practice solving for the intercepts. So let's use the bottom one first. Okay, if I want to find out what my x-intercept is for my bottom inequality, I just plug 0 in for y. Well, look at that. That goes away. And again, I can make this an equal symbol. Let's do that. I can make it an equal symbol because I'm looking for that exact value. Well, what does x equal? 12. That means he can work 12 hours only on babysitting and get his $70. Well, let's find the y-intercept, which means I'm going to plug 0 in for x. And again, I'm going to make it an equal symbol because I can, it's an exact value. That goes away. So what's the y-intercept? 12. Because, of course, he can make $12 an hour. Or, I'm sorry, he can work 12 hours and work no more, right? That's the maximum he can work. So since it's equal to, we are going to draw the line. All right. And where's our shading? Well, let's use our test point 0, 0. If I plug 0 in for x and 0 in for y, is 0 less than or equal to 12? Absolutely. So we can shade down here. Okay, so those are all the number of hours that Adam can work in order to work no more than 12 hours a week. However, we now need to figure out, well, he's got to make at least $70. So let's find our intercepts. So 10 times, let's find the y-intercept first, plus 5y is equal to 70, because again, we want that value. 10 times 0 goes away. When I divide 70 by 5, I get 14. Whoops, what just happened? Okay, so I get 14. There's my y-intercept. And then we're going to do the opposite. We're going to find the x-intercept by plugging 0 in for y. So 10x plus 5 times 0 is equal to 70. 5 times 0 goes away. Divide both sides by 10. I have that x equals 7. And it has an equal symbol, so I can draw a straight solid line. Okay, well now, where are my solutions for this inequality? So let's plug in 0, 0 again. So 10 times 0 plus 5 times 0 is greater than or equal to 70. All of this goes to 0. Is 0 greater than or equal to 70? No, it is not, which means my solutions are going to be in the opposite, on the opposite side. Okay. And hopefully you can see while I'm shading this and looking at your graph, where are my solutions? Right in this region. Okay, so what do the solutions mean? And give one possible combination. Well, the solutions represent the number of hours that Adam can babysit and garden in order to work no more than 12 hours and make at least $70. So that's what I want you to write. So the number of hours Adam can work to work no more than 12 hours and make at least $70. So you can pick any combination of hours in that shaded region. So 9, 3, right? 9 hours babysitting, 3 hours gardening. 6 and 5. 6 and 5. 9 and 1. Okay, any of those work. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you made any correction and showed all your work for your worksheet. All right, have a good day.